What's up? This is CJV, episode 2 with your host Caleb. I'm here to, I don't know, just some stuff for today. You got the Field of Dreams game, the Cincinnati Reds, and you got the Chicago Cubs. Chicago is 45 and 65 right now, and I think they have the third best record in the NL Central, while Cincinnati 44 and 66 they have the worst record in the NL Central right now, last place. I'm gonna keep you in tune for that game tonight, but I don't know, I'm gonna watch that game, and I'm also gonna watch some of the other preseason games going on right now, which sort of includes the New England Patriots and New York Giants, and they also got Baltimore and Tennessee Titans. So I'll watch some of those games, although they're slated around the same time, like the 4 to 4:30 area. So you have to like switch between all those games. If both of them are on like networks I can watch, of course. Like I know one of them is on NFL Network, so I'm pretty sure I'll switch off between Fox and NFL Network. Other news, Derek Carr has not thrown an interception yet in training camp. This is important because this is a complete reflection of his completion percentage. He is probably one of the most accurate quarterbacks in the league, and that has helped the Raiders so far. And I believe with Devontae Adams, Derek can be unstoppable this year, especially with them having to guard Devontae Adams, Hunter Renfrow, Darren Waller. You don't know which to double cover, and that's important. And maybe Derek Carr gets his fourth Pro Bowl. He hasn't got a Pro Bowl since the 2017 season, I believe. So keep on watch for that. And I don't know how I feel about the Niners right now with Trey Lance. I feel like Jimmy G has led them to the end. They beat Green Bay. They beat the number one seeded Green Bay last year in a divisional round with Jimmy G. But with Trey Lance, I feel like there's no excuse for him. If you have all the parts around you and you can't execute, then what's the point of taking over a franchise if you can't execute? They're just gonna dump you off, release you, trade you, whatever. I don't know how I feel about Miami either, but I feel like Tua may improve, especially with Tyreek Hill and Jalen Waddle around him, and getting Mike McDaniel from the 49ers, part of that Shanahan coaching tree, along with Nathaniel Hackett, I believe, the Broncos coach. Shanahan family tree, that's Mike Shanahan, Kyle Shanahan, basically, McVay, Mike McDaniel, and Nathaniel Hackett. The Shanahan coach tree is sort of taking over the NFL right now. You have the NFL is just being dominated by more offensive-based coaching now. I mean, you have defense coordinators. They just help with the defense, but like offensive-based coaches get along with the quarterback well, receivers, and as always, you have to score the most points in the NFL to win games. You have to score the most points in football to win games, and you get most of those points from offense. I mean, you could always get a pick six, of course. You always get a fumble, recovery, touchdown, but it's offense helps you win games a lot. Going back into baseball, I think Juan Soto, he said something before the Dodgers series, I believe. They played the Dodgers last weekend. Dodgers swept them. He said that pitchers should watch out. He was like, hey, pitchers, you're not going to blow by us. They ended up getting swept by the Dodgers. They came back a little to the Giants. I think they beat them in one or two games, but they just got karma back at them, basically. You can't really do that way. And that's kind of what you get sometimes. Also, you got Buchanan Football, their first game a week from tomorrow. They will be led by Jada Mandel. Gonna play for Fresno State next year, I believe. Got offered both football and baseball, but he chose football while he was already committed to Fresno State on a baseball scholarship. You also got Logan Suit. Wait, no, he didn't get committed. He got offered by Fresno State. And he got offered by Washington. Pretty close. I think in like the same week back in earlier in the summer. But he has really improved as a linebacker. He's been playing on the varsity Buchanan football team since his freshman year. And so each year he's been improving greatly, and you know, next year he may get like defensive player of the track, or even this year. Like Chubba Rangel, who left to San Diego, I believe. Yeah, he's going to San Diego football this year. And man, Buchanan football, I don't know who they lost in the playoffs. I think they lost to Liberty Bakersfield in the playoffs last year. I fully believe that they could avenge that, and they could have a good year.